Welcome back to 843 TV here on Spring Island at the Walker Landing Sports Complex, and we're sitting on the croquet lawn, which is a wonderful spot to be this morning. And joining us next is Ron Dietrich. He's got many roles here, including the beverage manager and beyond, and we're going to talk about some of those things. But it's your 2-year anniversary today. Well, congratulations. Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Let's talk about your role as the beverage manager. What are some of the primary functions you have?
As beverage manager and sommelier here, I am in charge of all the wine, beer, and liquor and non-alcoholic beverages on the island. I'm responsible for the wine program, which has grown tremendously since I've been here, as well as, general food and beverage operations.
Plus, you've got some special events that go along with it. I understand you have something called the Grape Expectations. That sounds kind of neat. Tell us about that.
So on Spring Island, we have a wine society that kind of helps sponsor our wine education classes. The Grape Expectations was a month-long class where we discovered and talked about the different grape varieties, where they grow, how they grow, winemaking techniques, and how that affects the different wines and juices of the world.
And again, in fact, there's such an education process involved with that whole procedure, just like we talked in the other segment about the jobs around here, the naturalist program. So there's so much to learn, and the winemaking opportunity is great for the residents to take a class and expand on that.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going, didn't you tell me you're going out west for a certification?
Yeah, so I just got accepted to Oregon Pinot Camp. What that is sommeliers, restaurateurs are invited to go to Oregon, learn about Pinot Noir and some other varieties that grow out there, and getting kind of in-depth view of winemaking techniques in Oregon, which is a pretty exciting thing I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, that sounds great. Well, I know that that's your primary role. When you came here, that was your primary role. And you've kind of morphed into just more than the sommelier and the beverage manager. You're part of our cross-training program, I think that's real innovative, something that our general managers come up with, that's just really hugely popular with our members. Could you explain some of the things what that means and what you do?
Absolutely. So I do, on top of the beverage managing part of the job, I also help with the croquet program where we're at right now. We have several croquet tournaments. We have croquet and fishing tournaments, shooting tournaments, that sort of thing. As a result, I also help with the clay range, fishing tournaments, and I also lead kayak tours during the summer, as well as head our cycling group.
Wow. Now this kind of hits on what I think is really unique about Spring Island and what really resounds with a lot of different people. I tell them that people here like to do a lot of everything. It's not like one group and that's, you play croquet and you're done. Don't y'all, didn't you have one like, what was it, a wicked shot?
Yeah.
What was that?
So that was fun. So in the morning, we went out to the clay range, several members that enjoy multiple sports and activities. We shot 50 targets, clay pigeons, had a little bit of lunch, then came out and had a tournament on the croquet lawn. The winner was kind of based on the shots as well as the wickets made, and it turned out to be a really fun event for the members and for us involved.
So y'all actually interact with the members in different events, and they're moving from one event to the next on the same day. It's kind of like summer camp, isn't it?
That is to say, sounds like a fun summer camp for adults.
I know,
and they're learning a lot of new things at the same time.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Hadn't the croquet program's just exploded, hadn't it?
It is, and actually we're talking about expanding the lawn to incorporate more games and have more fun that way.
Uh-huh.
As we're talking about you're interacting with members daily, constantly, and this might be a question maybe better for you to answer, give us an idea of your members here. Age-wise, age ranges, who in fact are your members that you're working with?
Really all the members, everybody from the new ones to 55, 60 years old, all the way to the ones that have been here senior memberships. Croquet is one of those sports that anybody can play, kids, people in their 80s. And obviously, with the shooting, it requires a little bit younger, a little bit more dexterity. So, I mean, it's really everybody in their own interest. We have fishing socials that people come out that don't participate in anything else but fishing. So it's all kinds of people.
Do you ever have any of your events open to others, maybe as a way to introduce them to Spring Island, to if they're maybe pondering if whether they make the move? Do you ever have anything where they can bring guests?
Absolutely. So when prospects come in and they want to see the marsh, John will give me a call and say, hey, can you take so-and-so out, explore the marsh and the local wetland. Also do croquet clinics and lawns for some of the new members. And even at our wine dinners, we'll have prospects and guests of members come in and experience what fun that can be.
Sure.
I know that's really key for us from a sales standpoint, because this community is so welcoming and so social, and there's so many different things going on that people over and over again say, we've never been anywhere like this before.
Mm-hmm.
It's really crazy. I think it's crazy good. Did you take the Master Naturalist program?
Yeah, I took the Master Naturalist program last fall, and I'm a certified Master Naturalist.
Is there anything you don't do?
Not too much. I try not to cook.
Well, you've got lots to do, and I know you're in a band, and we don't have time to get into that.
Mm-hmm.
But just tell us the name of it.
The Unusual Suspects.
The Unusual Suspects. Okay, well, again, so much to hear from here at Spring Island, and we're going to hear more in just a few minutes, so stay right here and we'll be right back.